Oh, no, I was muted. Let's try that again. And I'm double sound. There we go. Should be muted now. Whoops. Okay, so like I was saying, welcome to today's stream, everybody. I do hope you will enjoy today's stream. We are doing an Ostranauts playthrough here today. I started a couple hours ago just to try and get through some of that beginner stuff. So we're still out in the K-Leg Boneyard, but we have some skills upgraded a little bit, and things have started flowing a little bit better. So we will just hop in and get going, and I do hope you enjoy the new Fire in the Hold update with weapons and with mining and a few other things. So let's get going. There we go. So, like I said, we are just in the Boneyard. So let's take a look, see exactly where we are. Yeah, so we're a couple minutes out from a couple different wrecks. It is nice having the sensors. Kind of tells you what you're looking at before you get there. And honestly, the Boneyard's pretty sparse, is what I'm going to call it this time. But that's fine. It just means that like you want to focus a little bit more on some of the other things before you end up getting a reactor. But we are still going to constantly be looking for a reactor. And the other thing we're really looking for this time is a battery. We started with a 2-cell battery, so what we may do, because we do have an EVA suit now and a laser torch, is we might expand our ship just a little bit. And like, when I say a little bit, I mean a little bit. Like, we're going to think about just adding some platforms exterior to hook up additional batteries and that kind of thing. And we're also going to start thinking about how exactly we want to expand our ship. And of course, like what kind of silhouette we want to present and that kind of thing. There we go. Great. So, actually, right after we dock here, I am going to post in the Discord group a link so people can join in and watch if they so desire. So we'll go ahead, we'll dock, and then I'll do that real quick. There we go. Woo! Flying all over the place. These little ships right at the beginning, they're super, super sensitive. There we go. Perfect. Lovely little docking maneuver here. Almost there. And bam. Fantastic. So we'll hop out of there. We're just going to stand here for a sec while I post to the Discord group that we're live. There we go. So that's posted. So we will get back into it. Where is our helmet? There we go. Yeah, so we got some of the basics taken care of right away, which is nice. Just a little less like slow stuff to worry about. So we will strip this person and we will grab that PDA, because yay PDAs. If you haven't heard about my love of PDAs, they are the best item to find at the beginning by a long shot. The likelihood of finding money in a PDA at the beginning is fairly high. Not just like straight up money, but like being able to sell the cartridges and whatnot. So lovely. There we go. Back on board. So we'll just keep going here. We gotta be pretty quick just because our battery is so tiny. Clearance, undock. There we go. Yeah, as soon as we find a little bit of a better battery, that's it. We're taking it. Let's see. Yeah, we're probably going to go for that one just because, again, that whole battery issue. There we go. As you can see, we're already like more than halfway through our battery. There we go. And away we go. Do-do-do. Having fun in the K-Leg Boneyard. So we'll be there in about 2 minutes. And do we want to flip which side the sensor readout is? I feel like yes. I kind of like it better over here. It feels nice and clean when we have this few modules to keep it all like, you know, contained and just like a good look. There we go. And we'll clear that. And dock. Away we go. I do. Fantastic. There we go. There, come on. Anyone just joining us, we are doing the new Ostranauts update today. The Fire in the Hold came out today, although we've been playing the experimental here and there. The actual update's out, so that's fun. And we started a new save. And we're just working through the first couple of salvages on K-Leg at the moment. Well, not on K-Leg, of course, but you know, around K-Leg. There we go. And we're not having too much luck this time with anything like overly good, but there's little bits and pieces of okayness here and there. And we do have a couple of PDAs we'll be able to sell, which is nice. Oh, another PDA. And another helmet. Do we want that helmet? Not sure if we want the helmet. It's pretty damaged. But we're gonna take it. We'll probably fix it up. Sometimes that's not a bad way to have a little extra money, or you know, if something happens to ours, then it's nice to have a little bit of, you know, extra. Just in case. There we go. We're gonna empty out this backpack a little bit. We just picked it up and there's some trash that we don't really want. Oh, that's nice. There's a data card here. That never hurt. Some extra food never hurts. There we go. If we have the space for it. If we don't really have the space for it, well, probably not going to grab it in that case. For food, right now at least. There we go. Let's take a look. What's in this? And oh my gosh, more PDAs. Doo-da, doo-da. I do love PDAs. Honestly, right now with how small our ship is, PDAs are the best thing realistically. Even if they're not the most fun thing. Oh, hey, Eric. You're gonna lurk today? Very nice. Totally fair about the update chatter. Not a problem. Please enjoy. Please enjoy. We're fairly early on, so, you know, nothing too exciting yet. Okay, let's keep going, because as much as I would like to start kind of, you know, pulling down the ships that we're coming across, totally not worth it until we have a battery. I do hope you're doing well, Eric, with the update and everything. There we go. Undo the clamps. Let's take a look. So I think that means that one there's nothing there. Same with that one. That one looks pretty decent. We're gonna go for that one. And that may be our last one before we head back to K-Leg. Just because of our battery and all. Yep, busy chat update is expected in a couple hours. For sure. There we go. And away we go. Much happier with where it's at right now. No longer having like random fires out of sensors that are perfectly fine. So weird. The other day, every time I tried to do something, the IR sensors would just like burst into flames and then kill me. It was not fun. Not fun at all. But we're not having random fires anymore, so that's nice. Got a few minutes here before we get to the next ship, so we'll just yoink off our helmet and just take care of a couple of our needs here real quick. If you're new to the channel, I'm Lulu. I do hope you enjoy today's stream with Ostranauts as we, in the future here, 2079, explore the solar system, ride home a little bit here, and, you know, do some salvage. Oh, that's not what I wanted, but that's okay. We'll daydream about an ex-lover here. And then we're gonna ride home a bit, remember our family. There we go. Browse our social app a little bit. We do prefer these like bright green ones. I don't know whether it's supposed to be a thing or whether it's at the level lower or what exactly, but I do find if these are like in good shape that typically it seems, and I do mean seems, like we get a bonus to how quick we do different things, which is nice. There we go. Contacted the Limelight. We're good on everything. So we will hop back in our nav station here. Take a look at our battery. Our battery is the most concerning thing currently. There we go. Actually, just as we go by these other ones, we should take a quick look at them. Yeah, see, I don't think there's anything at that one. Same with that one. This one there seems to be some stuff, so let's give it a go. There we go. Clear the warning. Hopefully we don't hit either of these other ships on our way in here. Looks like we're okay though. There we go. Let's do a docking here. Great. Fantastic. This should be a nice, lovely dock. We're not moving too quick. We're not going to crash into anything. I think having too many low background, low orange can slow things down a bit. Yeah, plus the low intimacy annoyance because your character starts getting... Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree. I don't know exactly what it is, but it could be just too many in the orange. And you know, it's not like it's a huge amount either. It's like a couple percent here and there. But, you know, a couple percent adds up when it takes an hour to do something. There we go. This ship is probably the most intact ship we've been on yet. There we go. Let's take a look around, and it's intact, but there is nothing here. Oh, there's a battery. What kind of condition is that battery in? Yes. Yes. So happy. We need a battery desperately. 2-cell battery start sucks. So this is absolutely fantastic. It's going to make a big difference for us. Should not be multiplied by 8 right now. So what we're going to do with this battery is we're just going to leave it right here for a moment. That way, you know, we won't drain a brand new battery, and we kind of got to decide where and how we're going to install it, because we have a tiny freaking ship. And it is not particularly conducive to lots of things being on board. Not that that's a real problem, it's just, you know, we got to start somewhere. Apparently we're going to decorate this thing amorously. We're going to rudely scrawl all over it with suggestive images. And if you're familiar with Ostranauts, or if you're new to it, you'll know that normally this has just money signs. We got really lucky when we were rolling up this time and got lots of great things. Like real lucky. Like really, really freaking lucky. And so what that means for us in our playthrough is it means we started off with fit, we started off with like no negatives. The biggest negative is we have a torn meniscus. So that's a part of the knee that's torn. Ooh, my partner just got home. She was away. Everyone give me one moment. I'm gonna go give my partner a hug and a kiss because she just got home. I'll be right back. Ooh, so pretty. Love the new haircut. Wow, you look great. Right? Looks really lovely. You like the look today? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna keep going, okay? Love you. Love the new haircut. My partner got a brand new haircut, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It is so lovely. Oh, there's a broken battery. So, now that we have a little bit of time to work with here, what we're gonna do is uninstall some of this conduit first. That is our first need here. So let's uninstall it. There we go. Get that going. Oh, I do love my tea. So delicious, delicious tea. Do-da, do-da. Yes, pick that up. Conduit, uninstall some more. So there was some flooring here that was also already uninstalled. So we'll probably use some of that to extend our ship a little bit, because I really don't know where the heck we would put this battery on board. Like even when we got boarded earlier by the cops there, we didn't even install the mirrors, we just sold them. So let's plan a plan of action here. Oh, there's a door here. Cool. Totally missed that. Let's uninstall it first here, see if there's anything fun behind that door. Great. Whoops. There we go. Let's see. Nothing too fun unless there's something like really awesome in here. Yeah, nah, that's fine. Okay. So, let's take a look at our ship. F1 will keep it so that it's nice and bright for a moment. And we gotta kind of decide how we're gonna make this ship run. Like, where are we going to put our extensions? I really don't like this ship. It's small, itty bitty tiny battery. You know, it's just not fantastic. But frankly, what the heck do you want for a tiny starter ship? This does the trick, sort of. So first things first, we're going to turn this pump off. We have lots of air. And then we need to find where the heck the sensor for that is. Because I don't actually know. Okay, it's over here. So we need to turn that. Oh, it's just a CO2 alarm? I guess it's just a CO2 alarm. Interesting. Okay, we're going to turn it off either way. There we go. So that's great. And we're probably going to end up turning this. Okay, well, there's the O2 alarm. We'll turn that off. The thermostat is the only other one. I'm just trying to find it by like pulsing it here for a sec. Okay, let's go to the, oh, there it is. It's over top of the cooler. There's the thermostat. We're gonna turn this off. And we're gonna turn the heater off as well. Great. And we're actually just gonna go ahead. No, we're gonna leave that like that for a moment. Now we're gonna think, how exactly do we wanna do this? I like having an engineering spine done almost right away. So I think what we might do is just extend this and maybe go from there even. Kind of just extend that and then decide what we're gonna do after. And we may even, yeah, I think what we're gonna do at first is we're not even gonna bother with putting walls on it. We're literally going to install the battery and just a second here, cancel the task. Great, so it's this wall that we need to uninstall. So we're just gonna install the battery basically on another platform out here, and then we'll go from there afterwards. And by that I mean like, it's gonna be so much effort to try and do this on our own with as little as we have here. Okay, so there's a bunch of walls here, there's some floor, but there's no uninstalled floor anywhere, eh? Sometimes you'll come across these ships and they'll have like a whole bunch of uninstalled floor for patching holes and whatnot. But it doesn't look like this one does. Which isn't a problem, it's just not ideal. You know, it would be nice to have some already uninstalled floor so we can just get going on it, but that's fine. So let's grab this floor. We're gonna uninstall that and we'll set up some orders here for a moment. Not walls, floor, conduit, not canisters, equipment, or loose. Great. So then we'll just uninstall this kind of section here and that should be enough. And then we'll move on to another ship afterwards. Whoops, gotta set up auto task. There we go. And what we'll probably do is see if there's any patrols nearby. And maybe start really kind of doing some piracy, doing some proper like setups, you know, expand. Great. So, is it, is it right click? No. Eric, I know you're mainly lurking, but I'm going to ask you for the tiniest favor. Can you remind me what the button is to just click and pick stuff up? Because I am blanking on it, and I can look it up. So if you are just truly, truly lurking, no worries. I can go and look it up real quick. Because there is a absolute, for those who don't know, lovely shortcut that Eric taught me that I was unaware of, where shift click, thank you, need to be really close, got it. Yep, there it is. So shift click just automatically puts things in your inventory, and it makes life just that much better, to be honest with you. There we go. I really appreciate it, Eric. For those who don't know who he is an absolute wonderful human being, and he is a mod on the Discord for Ostranauts. And not to mention, he is super helpful with little things like this, where like, you know, you need a hand figuring out, how do I do this again? So yeah, it's pretty great. Okay, so there's 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay, so there's enough floor here. We're not going to worry too much about being precise. Oh, hey, Walter. Thanks so much. Oh. 3 ads suck. 3-minute ads rip, but I'm human. Just horrible timing. That's fair. And how are you there, Walter? Welcome to the channel. Fun little emotes. 2 mins and a half. BRB. Oh, did I miss the add button? I'm so sorry. I meant to silence that. Okay, while that's happening, we can go ahead and install our floor though. Great. So we could actually even just go like this. I don't think we have enough floor for it, but we're not worrying about which kind we're using right now, so that's fine. There we go. Just waiting for the ads to finish up for those who don't have them. We're just installing some floor, so it's not too exciting anyway. And we're just doing some repairs as well, which is always great. There we go. And we're just gonna uninstall one more floor so that we can install this one over here. There we go. Ad break over in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay! Welcome back, everybody. I do hope you're enjoying Ostranauts. Sorry about the ads. I had meant to skip that one. I hope it wasn't too annoying. So welcome back to the new Ostranauts playthrough. We're just installing some floor so that we can do a couple of extensions, like adding in a new battery. Love the good feels in chat. Makes me happy to see. What is going on with this spot? Oh, okay, it's a shadow. Okay, that makes so much more sense. Yeah, so welcome. I do hope that you're enjoying so far. This is the Fire in the Hold update, of course. So we are exploring some of the new stuff with it, although I have, you know, tried quite a bit of it. I do play on the experimental. But yeah, here we go. And if anyone has questions about anything with Ostranauts, please feel free to ask. I'm always happy to help. You haven't played yet, you were waiting for the update? That's fair. Honestly, Walter, go buy it. Go and buy it. It is lovely. I I can't recommend this game enough. Even with the bugs as they were getting ready for this update, oh my god, it's such a good game. And Blue Bottle is so responsive, and they're such a wonderful company. And then you've got people like Eric who are just these absolutely amazing mods in their Discord. And yeah. Oh gosh, this game has passion written all over it. Like, in so many different ways, you can feel the passion in this game. The little like extras in some of the simulation aspects is just like, oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. I'm happy to hear that their YouTube vlogs were inspiring. I feel like that's an inspiring thing. But yes, it's great. I am really hoping we'll get to do some reactor stuff today, by the way, for those of you who love seeing the reactors in this game. So that is definitely on our agenda to get done. And I am hoping we can get away from K-Leg too to really show off some of the cool stuff in this game. One of the new things that they've added, by the way, for those of you who have played, is the sensors for combat. They're really useful at the beginning of the game as well when you're doing your salvage runs. It just gives you a better idea of like, oh, what's the ship that I'm coming up to? Is it completely blown apart? Is it in good shape? What's going on with it exactly? So, you know, it is pretty amazing what they've done. Oh, you can't... Okay. Oh, you have to have like certain things. And there has to be 2 walls behind you? Yeah, okay. So Fridge needs 2 walls to install, but that's fine. We'll just put it over here for now. And you know what? I think we're going to be done with this ship. And we'll go take a look around at our nav console, see if we can't find any other cooler ships to go and get. Because really we're just stripping for parts and stuff we can sell. There we go. And back on board. Yeah, you can go into the backpack. Ooh, very exciting. 90 minutes until the release of Fire in the Hold, everybody. So I am playing experimental, so it's basically, it should be the same thing, I imagine. I could be totally like out to lunch, but you know. And this is our nav console, and this is what I'm talking about with the new sensors. And you can move all of these different bits and pieces around now, and it is so nice. Joshua, their community manager, also a dev, narrating it. Very cool. I full-heartedly suggest everybody checks that out at some point. It's such an amazing staff. Like, it's just... Oh, they're great people. All right, so we're going to undock here. There we go. Unclamp, and we'll go away a little bit. And then we're gonna set up to go over here. So map controls, flip our map around. I do like using these little blue lines, just makes life so much easier when you're flying around out here. And then you can see like the silhouette of ships, which is really helpful not to hit them. As you can see, we're very close here. And just to kind of show what I mean, as soon as we finish this little maneuver, I'll show you what the different looks on the sensors look like here. There we go. So, whoop, come on. Oh my god. Okay, if you just zoom out, it's much easier to hit these. There we go. So this, I think it means it's just blank, like there's no real ship there. Anytime I've docked with one, it seems like the entire ship's just missing. But, and then you can see like the holes in this ship where we were. It's super cool. Love it. Okay, so 1 hour and a half. Bearing is, so this is where you're always looking like your target data. Once you select a target, your relative velocity, cross velocity, so sideways, your range, your bearing, and how long it's going to take you to get there. So I like doing about 10 minutes typically. I find it's just really nice, gives you a little bit of time to hop out of the nav console. And you can see like the ships we just left behind in the background. So neat. And then just gives you a moment to take care of your social needs. And just like that, like her, I need to grab my own tea. There we go. Oh, I do love tea so much. My goodness. There we go. Let's see. Let's write home. Always good to keep these as green as possible. And just our look at our skills currently. Torn MCL. Ugh, terrible. But charismatic, beautiful, fantastic. Just makes dealing with people a lot easier. Could have sworn we took, what's the word that I'm looking for? Persuasive. But maybe we took tough instead. Yeah, we took tough instead. Yeah. There we go. Hop back into the nav station. Yeah, so you can see we have a lot more power on board now. A lot less worrisome about randomly dying by accident because we ran out of power. Come on. There we go. If you're wondering why I'm kind of like pulsing it, it's so that we don't die by accident. All right, and we'll speed up some time here. Oh. Don't forget to stretch, everybody. And hydrating. Stretching and hydrating is great for you. Great, it stayed mostly solid, so I'm hoping that most of this ship is here. Then we'll hail it, we'll dock it, and start slowing down to under 100 meters a second. Whoop, almost forgot to press one of the buttons. Come on, there we go. And let's just turn that up a little bit so that we can slow down a little quicker. Great, and we totally crashed into it slightly, but that's okay. Throw our helmet back on, and we will go and see what we can find. If you're just joining us, it's Ostranauts for the Fire and the Hold update today. And it's a newer playthrough, so we are still basically just a tiny itty bitty ship doing little bits of salvage where we can. This one could be very profitable, or it might have nothing. Love the random luck of the draw on it. Woo, nice, $2,500 right there. That does not hurt at all. They've got these little cartridges for PDAs, and it's amazing. Ooh, and since we have Eric in the chat, if you're not too busy, Eric, I do have a question. How do we download nav station data? Because you were talking about that at one point, so I'm curious on how it works. Ooh, lovely. Medicine. Lots of it there. That's great. GraviSign is so helpful when we will start going between different stations and using our reactor core. It'll be absolutely lovely. Why can't we uninstall this? Oh, I uninstalled the wrong thing. Use your PDA. They're accessible just like hacked PDAs are. And from the same interface. Okay. cool. So let's go like that. And okay. No devices in range. I'm gonna assume it's because it's unpowered. I'll just assume it's unpowered. That's fine. We'll try it once we find a powered one. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate the assistance with that. Do-do-do. Great. There's a... Oh, no. There we go. Oh, good. Some more floor that we don't have to uninstall, which is nice. Some cargo web. Cargo web is super light. It's really easy to uninstall and reinstall. So it can be really, really handy this early in the game. Backpacks are like gold. Backpacks go into crates. Crates you hold, and then you've got like all of the space to store stuff. It is fantastic. Okay, so it looks like there wasn't too much on board this ship, which is fine. We're gonna check these bins and then we'll probably move on. Yeah, nothing really in these bins. Some food, a toothbrush. See, that's what I mean. Like, you know, you've got the, like, the details down to using a toothbrush helps with your, oh, there aren't any on this side. The details down to, like, toothbrush helping with hygiene, you know? It's just so impressive. How much O2's in here? 60%. That's worth holding on to. Great. Otherwise, this ship is not really worth much for us. So we'll move on. Minor disappointment, but that's okay. Take a look around, see if there's any NAS patrols nearby. NAS patrols are the cops. And, you know, it's fun to steal their stuff sometimes. And by sometimes, I mean all of the time. It's fantastic. There we go. Patch is live. There you go, everybody. The patch is live for the regular default version. So it's the same version that I'm doing at the moment. Oh, what's the stars for there, Eric? I assume my experimental version's the same one. There we go. Yeah, same as public test. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, so the default is now the same one that I'm playing. There we go. We'll flip around. And I'm really hoping that's a Titan Max that we're looking at. That will be absolutely fantastic. Titan Maxes are the like really big ships, and they typically have most of their, not most of, they usually have at least some of their reactor intact, and I love getting a reactor super early. There we go. So we'll hit about that 10-minute mark here, and then we'll hop back out of our nav. I really can't, for those who haven't played too much, stress enough. Take care of your social needs. And just do it a couple times every once in a while, and it'll make a big, big difference for you. There we go. And you'll notice that my my character's a little cold at the moment. It's because we shut everything off in here. So that means that there's no air control, there's no temperature being, like heat being added, there's no air being added. But that's okay. You can keep most of that off if you're careful. And I do mean if you're careful, because we're getting low on a couple things. But because we're in an EVA suit, it's fine. Pressure suit, EVA suit, big difference for those who haven't played. And what we'll do for a couple moments, because we got really lucky on one of our first salvage is we found an electrical engineering book. So we're just gonna fast forward here for a moment. We'll give it a couple moments and then we'll check our nav console and keep going. Basically, studying increases your skills without you doing the skill. Very helpful for long trips when you're going between stations and whatnot. There we go. And we'll just check where we are. 3 minutes. Fantastic. Clear that. Slow down a little bit. So even without seeing it, you can actually still slow down. There we go. And there we go. Over 100 meters a second, clamps won't engage. And come on. Boom. There we go. Yes, Titan Max. And it looks like they have a... Oh no, it's not a secondary. It's a blown out cooler. All right, EVA helmet, and away we go. If you're just joining us, we just docked with a Titan Max, one of the largest ship categories in the game. And we're hoping for a good find. Fingers crossed we find some good stuff. Yes, D20 tank, fantastic, with 9,000 kilos, $24,000. Great find. But we may keep it. We'll see. We'll see what else we find. Because it's one of the main fuel components for fusion, for your reactor. There we go. Speed that up a little bit. Done. There's the bin. Nothing there. Okay. That bin. Basically nothing. That bin. There's manual on fusion. We'll check this bin. Oh, a little bit better. Toolbox and some carbon fiber, but really we want the tools because those are great to give to employees if we find any. Hello, Shagar. Welcome to the stream. And yes, I totally agree. I really want to do some mining and live my best life as a, as greasy space dwarf. Have you played before there, Shagar? Shagar? Strike the ear. Oh, Eric, wonderful. I do hope you're enjoying, Shigar. If you prefer to lurk, please don't feel I've played along the journey. Nice. Very nice. It is a lovely game. I have sunk so many hours into it. And with the new update, I might lose part of my life for a little while. Welcome, fellow Earthers. Right now I'm mad. I tried Monster Hunter Wilds again after years and still crashes randomly. See, okay. This is what I mean. This is why I love Blue Bottle. They are this tiny little indie company, right? And you tell them they have a bug and it'll be fixed fairly quick. I don't want to say like the next day, but it feels like there's times where the bug is fixed the next day. And they care about their game so much and they care about their community. And it's just like, oh, so amazing. So like even if things take a while longer than AAA stuff, I don't care because it's so much better. It feels so much better. Anyway, sorry, total tangent there. Shigar? I hope I'm saying that right. Not gonna lie, this game is autism coded. It's so insanely sophisticated. Yes, I could not agree with you more. Like, oh, we were talking about it a few minutes ago. I don't know if you were here or not. Um, it's so inanely sophisticated. Not insane. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Um, like right down to like toothbrush for fixing your hygiene stat. Like, oh, so cool. Just love it. As I just continuously forever like gush about this game. Oh, it's so good. And how are you doing, Shigar? I hope the Monster Hunters didn't anger you so much, especially one day we'll get multiplayer. I do hope so. I really hope so. There we go. It'd be wild having like multiple people instead of how terrible. Not terrible. They're getting better. The NPCs are getting better. There we go. Imagine it, 20 people in a starter cargo box. I feel like you'd have to pool everyone would have to pool their money to buy a couple of oxygen candles so that like you don't suffocate, But that would be really cool. Ooh, how much is that worth? Oh, it's only worth 800? That's too bad. The contaminant Atmo scrubber, for those who may not know, is for Venus because the atmosphere of Venus can actually like eat your ship, and then you don't want to breathe the atmosphere of Venus. Very, very horrible for you to breathe. I want to say caustic, but I feel like that's the wrong word. There we go. Right now we're living our best life as a little greasy scavenger. Oh, you always install it? Even the contaminant one or the, what do you call it there? The CO2 one. Because the CO2 one, I always install those as soon as I find it. Oh, you do both. Cool, cool. I skipped the contaminant one. But you know what? With the new gases, it might make sense. Ooh, thank you for making me think about that. We're gonna grab it. Yes, time dilation, sleeping. You need a sleeping mode. EVA suit. Is it damaged? It is. But we might grab it anyway. Conduit? Yeah, okay. Don't need the sweatshirt. Food can go into there. Put these extra EVA bits into there. This can go... Oh, it can't. Okay. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Joshua Rabbit. I really appreciate it, and welcome aboard. I hope you're enjoying the stream today. Playing Ostranauts here, of course. Welcome to the chat there, Joshua. I just have both of them because harvesting CO2 is a nice way to have passive CO2 gas for selling / engines. That's fair. That's fair. And I do actually, I am wondering if the contaminants will help with like if you have a fire aboard, because it looks like you can get all these other gases now like floating around in the atmosphere. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Thank you, Joshua, for jumping into my stream today. That makes me feel amazing. Welcome to the stream. As a dev to another dev, I can see your passion in the game, and I absolutely love it. It's amazing. Like, I have enjoyed Ostranauts for the last year so much. Thank you for joining us during the stream today. Yeah, they added a bunch of new gases, which is horrid but funny. Yes. Oh, thank you. It means a lot. Aw. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. Like, I love your game so much. You guys have done such a great job. And, it's amazing. And I feel honored to have you in my stream today, so thank you. Thank you so much. And welcome everybody else too. Joshua, we need a new trait that lets us get a small mood boost for walking around barefoot. All right. Let's grab this new scrubber and we'll do some testing with it at some point here, I'm sure. Well, I'm sure that can be modded. I would think so. Let's put that scrubber there for now. And I think the only other thing we really found was maybe the capacitor we want for some fusion. And we definitely want the D20 tank though too. There we go. We don't really have the space for it. It's broken. Nah, not worth it. Not worth it right now. But that's okay. We are going to take this D20 tank. Innately implemented. Oh, cool. There we go. Okay. These tanks, they do always take so long. I'm so happy we already have the EVA suit too in this playthrough. Make it so much easier to uninstall things, repair things when we're not on board, and, you know, just in general makes a lot of different parts of the game a lot easier. There we go. So with that, we'll probably head back because our ship is very tiny still. And we've got some more money. Maybe we'll hire somebody, make it so that when we're building stuff, it's a lot easier with, you know, a couple of employees to basically be our slaves. There we go. Hop into the navigation console here. And I'm just gonna check ads so that we don't get caught by it again here. Yeah, okay, we got a half hour for ads. Great. Which also means about a half hour till my bio break. There we go. Yes, I do love being able to expand our ship. It's honestly like one of the best parts of the game in my opinion, is being able to expand it, and the way you do it doesn't feel like super gimmicky or locked or anything, which is always a nice little bit. Okay, release our clamps. There we go. Okay. So, one of my favorite things to do if you're just joining us, for setting up movement around K-Leg, or just in general, I like to switch over to map controls and kind of just line up the north one and our center one. That way then I can zoom into our ship, and I find it so much easier to navigate like this, because now I know like K-Leg is approximately along this line. Of course, with interstellar distances, it doesn't always work quite the way that I would like it to. And I don't mean like game-wise, I mean skill-wise. But yeah, here we go. So we'll get up to about 150, 200 meters per second relative velocity. Try and keep our cross down a little bit better than that. Oh, that's why. I let us drift a little too much there. There we go. And fantastic. So we're about 15 minutes out, which if you have joined us previously, know that I love to do this while we're in transit. Oh, we just ran out of power. This better still have power. Good, it does. Whew. Oof. Okay. Not really surprised. We only started with a compact battery on this run, but that is why we went and got a couple of, well, not a couple of, we went and got like the regular battery. Why are you not doing this? Come on. Oh, right. No power means no way to open doors, which means we need to pry open our doors. Can we force it closed? No, we can't. That's fine. Okay. Come on. Go do your task. You can do it. I have faith. I'm losing faith. That's fine. Come on over. There we go. No, you're not going to do it. The auto task does not want to work at the moment. That's fine. It's probably because like I've got too much in our hands at the moment. Let's check our inventory here. I know we've got extra around. Maybe we put it down in one of the crates. I thought we'd been holding on to it. If I remember correctly, autotask hates, yeah, it doesn't work great if you've got stuff in both hands. But it's okay. It's not too big of a deal, to be honest. Especially when you're doing small stuff like this, it's just like, whatever. Then you just go like that, and it's done. And we should have power again and be fine. Fantastic. Go back in there for now. Also, my god, Joshua, make autotask pick up the entire toolbox. Let's not bother Joshua too much and just appreciate that he's lurking around today. Don't want to bother him too much here. You are on. Oh, okay. We're having issues with power. Totally fair, Shigar. Oh, I missed it. I didn't put it. Failure on my part. Let's see. So you go there. Forgot to put one in front of it. I did my trail, but I forgot to put the conduit directly in front. There we go. Otherwise, the game's fun. It's amazing. Also, Eric, before you give me heck about it, I have started naming my containers in this playthrough. Eric likes to rib me, for those who don't know, about the fact that I am not great about renaming my crates, and I tend to go through like 3 or 4 before I find the right thing. That does happen. Also helps to lock it sometimes once you start having crew, locking stuff down I find can be really helpful with that. There we go. And we're still 10 minutes out. And just for those who may not know, there is this lovely timer here that is great when you want to do stuff. Yes, the salvage license renaming, great idea. Love it, totally stole it. Yeah, you can set up a timer. There's this timer app in your PDA. It's fantastic. You set it here, and then you can hit play, reset it, etc. And so we're in transit right now, and I want to go over to our inventory. I thought it was that one. Must be this one. And we're just going to read our electrical engineering book for a minute. Now we can just... There we go. Speed up our time here. Oh, we should definitely pick this battery up. Yeah, so we'll study the electrical engineering here for a minute. That's fair. It's definitely a game where it's nice to have some time to like really get into it, chew on it, explore it, see what's new, see how different things kind of like interact and whatnot. But in a moment, there's the timer, and it automatically stops the fast forward. It's so nice. There we go. So we'll hop in our nav station here. And yeah, so we're 2 minutes out. We're gonna have to do some burns to set that up properly. I say burns, but you know, not a burn. Finally, I can do exercise without killing myself. Yes, exercise is fantastic to do in this now. And it's really great exercise when you are going between different like stations and big areas and planets. And just using like the super fast forward is fantastic. There we go. The other really nice thing about this update, if people don't know, is multiple docking ports. I am so happy they're there. You know, like, it seems like it might be just this tiny thing if you haven't played a lot, but oh, I'm so happy about multiple docking ports. Just means you can tow stuff around, and then, oh gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh no. Where are we? What just happened? Are we dead? Okay. I don't see us. We just crashed really hard into K-Leg. I was talking too much. Yeah, I think we might be. Whoops. Trying to do things too quickly. Okay. So let's turn this pump on and see if we can't save ourselves, because that'll hopefully be helpful. O2 alarm. There we go. There. We won't die now, at least, hopefully. Put you on auto. Should be connected to the O2 alarm. Done. Okay. So we shouldn't die now, at least. Let's just take a look at our damage. Did that do anything like really terrible to us? No. No, we just went flying. Okay. Fantastic. Only personal damage. We are fine. And okay, so we're basically dead in the water, which is also fine. There we go. Fantastic. Oh, great. Could have died, didn't. Take our helmet off so we stop like looking through terribleness. We are in shock, and we are in a ton of pain, and we have a ton of different injuries here. So let's check out this one. Great. So we're going to take some painkillers. So if you don't know a lot about how this game works, you do get these little lightning bolts where you've hurt yourself, and you can fix yourself up. Inflatable walls, have really expensive ones that you install on the floor, and if the wall breaches it, it auto deploys, but removing it breaks. I don't know, I feel like that's kind of like half the purpose of having crew around, is that you can take care of those things. Let's just make sure we're not like majorly bleeding out or anything. Good, we're not. So you can see all these different injuries. So we're going to use water to clean them. There's another helmet. Cool. Let's see. Do we have any broken bones? Because I don't think we do. We're barefoot. That's fine. Okay. Good. So it looks like we're okay. Mostly. Like, obviously, being hurt's not a good thing. But it is definitely fixable. And we have found our clean cloth. And I know... Okay, that'll work. We are going to use this inventory. The worst part about crashing is when you fix yourself up and get the message, coughs up blood. Yeah, coughing up blood, not ideal. Not ideal at all. So, as you can see, for those who might be new to the game, you can go into a pouch or into like anything that carries water or alcohol, etc., and you can actually use it to clean up your wounds. which is definitely a good thing to do before you start bandaging yourself. There we go. And then you take scraps of clean cloth and there we go. My goodness, we had a lot of little incidents. Rip off your old clothes and use them as bandages. Yes, yes, we can do that too. But I don't think that's where we're going to go with it today. I think we have enough money. Yeah, we definitely have enough money once we go through our PDAs here that we're going to just go pay to get our injuries to like do the nano healing thing. So this backpack, let's figure out which backpack that one is, and then we'll start hacking. Great, it's this one. So this is going to be our PDA backpack. There we go. And that's the thing, like I was saying this earlier, Joshua, I don't know if you heard it or not, but I absolutely love the like little details that the teams put into it. Like the fact that, you know, you can brush your teeth is amazing. It's just really cool little things like that that made me go from just enjoying the game to like completely falling in love with it. My kingdom for medical bed, I'll rip stuff out of my ship just to install them. That's fair. Gotta lock your favorite clothing away to keep the game from using them for repairs. Yes. Yes. Patch notes in Joshua's video are up. Oh, cool. I'm definitely going to watch that after my stream in between the other one. Because I'm doing this stream for a few hours and then coming back and we're going to do some more Ostranauts this evening as well. So that we can really get a good go on it the day of the patch. So I'm going to go watch that video in between. Eric, if you could do me a favor, it's still allowed right now to drop links in the chat. Do you think you could drop that into the chat for everybody? Be very appreciative if you could. If you can't, no worries about it. I'll take care of it later on. Let's go like that. There we go. If you're just joining us, we're doing Ostranauts Fire in the Hold. Yeah, the video, the link to the video on YouTube. Yeah, patch notes and Joshua's video. Yeah. For those who don't know, Joshua is part of the dev team over at Blue Bottle, and he did a video about the new update, and I do suggest everybody watch that at some point. Oh no, I haven't tried to look it up yet, that's all. I can take care of it after, Eric, no worries. There we go. Almost through all of our PDAs. Seriously, if I have any one piece of advice for people when they start a new character, hacking. Hacking is the best skill, in my opinion. No, you should be able to. I don't have the auto moderator right now to set up just kill all links. There's only certain kinds of links it kills. There we go. And if you're just joining us, we're naked because we were fixing ourselves up here. We will put some clothing back on in a moment. Let's go to files here. Great. Where's that data card? Fantastic. And we're going to put all of that onto our primary card. Oh, it is not that one. This is why renaming your card is great. Not your card, your PDA. Lulu's PDA. Fantastic. There we go. And with that, where's our PDA one? There it is. I'm not sure I did that. Just need to use our PDA. There we go. Files. data card files, from my understanding, have to actually be on a PDA to be able to sell it. Did I not just name one? Okay, it doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. It can go there. Or did I just name it something ridiculous? I did. Let's name it... Let's name it our tricorder. I do love my Star Trek. Lulu's quarter. There we go. There we go. And we'll put our duster back on. Looks like we lost our shirt in that mess, which, like, it's fine. And our pants are around. There they are. Great. That's where they are. There was cloth in our pants. Gonna use a pill. There we go. Much better off. Okay. So first thing we're gonna do, ooh, actually, how much is this worth right now? 24? Yeah, it's not gonna be worth a lot more if we fix it. It's the amount that's in there. Okay, so we're gonna go over to the oh so absolutely lovely black market. Sell off that tank and anything else we can sell from those PDAs, and then we'll go fix ourselves up. Why are you blacking out? Ooh, they have some suits for sale at a very good price. So we'll probably pick those up too, actually. So let's take a look in Zone 1. And that tank, they will pay us 17,000 for it. Fantastic. Should be this crate. Should be this backpack. Oh my gosh, you don't want the PDAs. What a surprise. You do want the other stuff, though. The stuff on the PDAs. So the black market person won't typically want the different cartridges and stuff. At least that's been my experience. But they will pay for like the different files and the software and everything on there. Fantastic. There we go. So that's $26,000. And we're gonna go back up to the licensed place to sell stuff. Back to the port, that's the word. More tea time. Always concerning when you hear an alarm go for a moment. Great, so we're not going to sell our PDA, but we will sell, my goodness. I do not see our PDA backpack. There it is. Just moved on us. Great. So we'll sell it. No cartridges in that one. This one, 2 damaged cartridges. KPA Viz, nah, don't want it. Some Viz, Power Viz on that one. Man, we are not having good luck on these this time. That's okay though. Ah, there we go. Oh no, that's still 3,600, not. I think that is probably the least I've ever made off cartridges at 13K. No power, no price cartridges though, that's why. Price cartridges worth so much. But that's everything. And that's 41K. So we can't repair our meniscus yet, but we can definitely, you know, deal with the fact we're, oops, wrong place. The fact we're bleeding and that kind of stuff. Head over there, and the fact we're in shock. Being in shock is not ideal. Are we still in shock? Yeah, we're still bleeding. Takes a little while to stop bleeding and stuff. So we will definitely use the first aid. And I very much doubt we can use this. Yeah, can't use that yet, which is fine. You need like 250,000 if memory serves. And we are still bleeding. However, we have the immunostimulant, and we'll be fine. We'll be upset for a bit, but that's okay. Okay, so let's head back to our ship. And everything else is fine here. And we took some pain meds. Maybe we'll take another pain med. That's not a bad idea. Yep, there we go. Inventory. And we'll use another one. Also, it'll be interesting to see if they ever implement it. Because in this game, you can absolutely start needing smokes if you start smoking and that kind of thing. So it'll be neat to see. Oh, we were going to buy some stuff from... Nah, we're just going to repair stuff. We'll repair. Better to repair our equipment than buy new at the moment. Sorry, everybody. Tangent. Oh gosh, what was I saying? I have no idea what I was saying. That's okay. We're gonna repair our suit though, and our helmet, and this other suit we found. Put you there. Repair. So the reason we're doing it here is these crates and these lockers over here always have lots of good stuff in them. So I'm just kind of hoping that everything we need is there. And it looks like it was. So we'll go ahead, we'll repair this suit. There we go. And now we'll restore it. And then we'll find our other suit in our inventory, do the same thing. And the 2 helmets we have as well. And then we'll head back out there, do some more salvage. And see what else we can find. Great. So that is 1 down. And we're definitely going to rename a backpack here too, so that I know like which one's which. Because I don't remember where I put stuff. There it is. This can be, so this backpack is going to be suits/tools. Great, so we'll put this one down and we'll put both of these down. I'm pretty sure I can, yeah, you gotta put them down. There we go. And repair it. Also, I really should make a medical backpack at some point. But that is a future problem. Oh, motherboard. We are missing a motherboard. Okay, that's fine. Can you repair you? Are we missing something? Oh, we're totally missing something for that one too, I bet. Cancel that task. Resume that one. Yeah, I'm gonna assume we're missing, like, we probably just need motherboards for it. Let's, I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna dismantle this. Why not? Hope we grab a motherboard out of it. Look at that, we did. See if it's enough. Yeah, it was. There we go. I love hacking, because this door, you have to hack through this door, because it's locked normally. And then once you hack through it, then you get like access to all this cool stuff in here, and it's so fantastic. Oh, why did we slow down? Did something happen? Oh, we stopped bleeding, that's good. Doesn't look like anything bad happened. Okay. There we go. Keep repairing. I wonder if one of our pills wore off, like one of the pain pills. Oh, we passed out. We actually passed out. Interesting that it's still there, but it's fine. Yeah, okay, so motherboard. Okay, so we need another motherboard, so we will dismantle another one of these doors. Great. And there we go. And in a few minutes here, about 5 minutes, we're going to do a quick ad break. And during that ad break, I'm going to do my bio break. Get some water, some more tea, go to the bathroom, you know, all that jazz. All those things that a body should keep doing. And I do suggest, if you don't have water yourself, that you should also grab some during the bio break. If you don't have to watch ads, there'll be some of my 3D art portfolio that will be playing with some music. There we go. Almost there on our helmet. Great. So this one, we probably need another motherboard, yep. Let's see, let's uninstall this door. There we go. Maybe committing a crime? I'm certain we're committing a crime. And now we'll dismantle it. Oh, away we go. Perfect. And we're repairing again. And let's... There we go. Just check all of the different items here. Great. Great, so now we have an extra EVA suit from doing salvage, which is great. Means we can, when we hire somebody, doesn't matter if they have a suit or not, can just jump right into it. But the ship really isn't big enough for that yet. There we go, almost done. Fantastic. So, back into our backpack, and this is a perfect moment for the bio break. So I'm gonna go like this and save, and I will switch us over to my portfolio and some music, and I will be right back. Hello everybody, welcome back. Thank you so much for sticking around through the ad break. I hope you enjoyed the little bits of portfolio. So we'll hop back in here. For those who are just joining us, it's Fire in the Hold Day for Ostranauts was released for the default branch. We're on the public experimental though. So we've been playing it for a little while. And so let's hop right back in. We're on K-Leg, and we just finished up fixing our EVA suit from a little crash. And we're gonna head back out and do some more salvage and probably do some expansion to our ship now. There we go. Great, let's just take a look. Yeah, I feel like that's our best bet. Just head back out. Refuel. Whoop. Keep trying to decorate things amorously. There we go. Grab some power. And yeah, I feel like we're fine. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go ahead, turn our pump off though, because I do like saving the power on not having these things running 100% of the time. There we go. Great. And we will put our suit back on though. Oop. Autosave. There we go. Suits and tools. And we'll go ahead, flip our clothing around here. We are still, you know, in shock, and we did pass out from unbearable pain at some point here, but we're bandaged up. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. And we'll put our suit back on, and we'll fly with a baseball bat in hand for a bit. Ah yes, proximity alarm. Always a proximity alarm. Go away. Fantastic. Okay. So let's take a look out here. Would love to find another cop. Probably one of the most profitable ways to make money early on, to be honest. Dock with one and then, you know, steal their hydras and fly away. So fun. Definitely one of my favorite ways to make money early on. Great. Let's see. What about you? What's this ship look like? Maybe. Maybe. Fantastic. Looks like we have 3 decent sized ships in that direction to go and do some salvage on. So we will flip around here and get to it. Come on, a little quicker. And we're not going to crash this time. No crashing. Great. Start with this one. Makes the most sense. Oops, forgot to set up our map control. There we go. And a little bit more, a little bit less. Perfect. There we go. Away we go. Oh, love my tea. There we go. So we've got like 12 minutes before we get there. So we'll do it again, same thing we were doing the last time. Set up our timer here for 10 minutes. 8, 9, and there's our 10. Press play. And we're just gonna take care of our like couple of needs here, just to make sure these stay in the green. Good. There we go. Do some speed up. Remember our family. And while we're doing this, let's check our damage screen. Nothing looks too terrible. We should have fixed our battery before we left. but that's okay. Yeah, nothing's too terrible. Nothing that's installed is too terrible is what I should say. And we'll write home. There we go. And how are our stats doing? They're coming along slowly, of course. But that's normal. Other one. Inventory. There we go. And we'll do some reading. Study some electrical engineering while we are waiting to get to our next destination. And actually, the other thing we're going to do is toggle that battery off. So now we have that backup. And we're just using the bigger battery here for now. Because, like, we need more power. We need a reactor desperately. There we go. So fun. Just waiting for a couple of things to get taken care of, and then we'll be able to do, there it is. PDA timer. Whoops, forgot to hit the button. Reset. And after you set to the same time twice, it does save it, which is nice. That way you're not going to run out, like have to like reset it every single time you want to use it for the same amount of time. Great, clear that, slow down, keep slowing down, keep slowing down. Should be good now. Initiate. Great, there we go. Perfect. And we're under 100 meters a second. For anyone new to the game, that is the required speed, is to be under 100 meters a second so that you can dock. Whoop, whoop. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. There we go. And come on. There we go. Much happier about that docking procedure compared to the last one. My goodness. Oh, so much happier about it. Great. Grab our helmet. Let's do it. And it looks like we have a cryo tank and some more batteries right away, so that's nice. And it looks like pumps. I got really excited for a second. I thought there was a tow brace there, and I was like, yes! But no, no tow brace. Definitely thought I saw something moving for a moment. Oh look, another contaminant scrubber. Cool, cool. Also another airlock on this one. Oh, this one's actually got like a little bit of health left in it. Oh, no, don't decorate things. I guess there was still some air somewhere in here. Cool. Check that bin out. Oh look, another backpack. Backpacks, I swear, are like one of the most important items in this game. And totes. Totes and backpacks. There we go. Grab some patches. Yeah, okay, that's close. Just want to make sure we're not like venting our air for some weird reason. Yeah, okay, so reactor's mostly gone. We could grab the pellet feeders. It's worth holding on to those if they're in good shape. They are. Don't decorate amorously. Oh look, another videotape. We do have 2 now, so that's fun. Gotta talk to somebody on Kayla about what the heck they are, because our character doesn't know what a VHS is. And I wonder if there's anybody young enough today watching that has no idea what a VHS is. My VHS player died a few years back now. It was a terrible day. There we go. Let's see, some repair parts. Never had to rewind one. Yup. Make sure it's rewound before watching it, and I don't think I ever broke one actually, but yes. Lucky. Don't have to wait to watch their movies. Although, let's be honest, streaming's pretty great for movies. Ooh, look at that, a nice bunk. Looks like it's damaged, but still. We'll be able to repair that. Some water, some firearms. Look at that, more food. Food is good. Great. Yeah, so this was a good little haul here. Oh, nightstick. How much are they worth? Nothing. Okay. Check that bin. Toilet. Yeah, we could spend some time tearing this Lunamax apart. Streaming is awesome. Yep. Hands down. Right? Isn't that wild? Netflix actually mailed you the physical copy of the it's just like wild to me. It's so cool. Anyway, yes. And like I remember way back at the beginning of like YouTube, I used to watch this magician who did like sleight of hand tricks, and he used to advertise for Netflix. Like his Netflix was like his buddy's company or something. It was, yeah. Anyway, yes, be kind, rewind. Ah, love it. Love it. And how much are you gonna be worth? 100 grand. Yes, so much fuel. So much fuel. Restore you for a moment. Great. Oh, fantastic. That is a nice little ship. 100 grand tank that we can peel off and sell, which means we'll definitely be comfortable to get at least one, maybe even two crewmates. A proper bunk so we'll heal better when we go to sleep. And I thought there was something else we came across too. Oh yes, the pellet feeders. The pellet feeders will be fantastic. There we go. So that's good enough for me to say, let's go ahead and uninstall that. And we're definitely going to take some time to expand the ship. And something is really venting gas. Interesting. Must be a pump or something that's still on. Curious. Let's go ahead and repair this. I do like repairing things on the ship like that we're taking them from before taking it to our own ship. That way, like, you know, the repair parts that are scattered throughout the derelict can actually be used to repair whatever it may be. And honestly, this early in the game, the other big thing, just making sure you're upping your skills over time. Just makes such a difference. There we go. Great. So go ahead, cancel that action, uninstall it. And the cryo tank is worth next to nothing. So we're going to leave the cryo tank. That is creepy as all get out. There's blood all over it. Maybe if we restore it a little more, the blood will go away. Yes, it will. Although I feel like that might be like a bug, a layer bug of it coming through as red instead. But that's okay. And there we go. Creepy bloodiness is gone. And good. Good. Whoops. Didn't hit play again. There we go. So that battery, there's some charge on all of them. Why is this battery saying pristine? It is not pristine. Oh, because it hasn't been broken. Okay. Sure. We are going to take these batteries because we are almost out. And we're going to have to do some expansion. There we go. So we'll probably just like make a hole in the ship like right here and kind of go from there. It's going to take us some time to get everything taken care of on this one. Great. Optical. I wonder if there's an IR sensor on here or any other kind on here. I doubt it, but all right, let's go ahead and orders, uninstall. We do want to uninstall walls this time, and we do want to uninstall some equipment. Great. Set up the auto task, and where are you going? You're gonna uninstall stuff from the outside first? Okay. Okay, you go ahead and uninstall that stuff first. Fantastic. So while Lulu is taking care of that, our little tune, let's come over here and think about where we're going to expand. So we've pushed this forward already, but not enough. I think we're going to really focus on our spine first this time, because I like having a spine to walk up and down and then adding our rooms as we go. And I usually end up like with a hammerhead, like from StarCraft, but we'll see. Maybe we'll do something else this time. Maybe we'll go for like a Firefly vibe. I feel like a Firefly vibe might be really cool, especially like trying to keep it nice and contained. Might be really interesting. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Firefly is an amazing TV show from the early 2000s, and from my understanding, it is partially the inspiration for Ostranauts, and they are coming out with a new animated series that they're working on. So, very exciting. And a lot of the original cast is part of the animated series as well. So that is amazing. Do love me my Firefly. Now, was it in there? It was. Perfect. So we're going to rename this one Parts. For Firefly, yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic. Fair. I think if there wasn't so much original cast that was going back, I would be a lot... See, that's the thing, like, I don't know. How do I feel about this? I'm excited for it because more Firefly. I'm scared for it because what are they gonna do to it? That is my my solid feeling of Firefly currently. What possible thing are they gonna do? So, yes. All right, so we have that part taken care of. So we should have enough. I feel like that's enough for now. Yeah, I feel like that hopefully should be enough to get all of the stuff that we just uninstalled back on board. And then we can skip over to the next ship. See if we find anything there. Why? Why are you repairing? I know why you're repairing, because I forgot to set up our crew duties. Construct. Auto task. Why are you repairing first? Install. There we go. Oh, please don't bring one piece at a time. That is exactly what you're doing. Let's see. Let's go like this. Floor. That is one downside of the auto task system currently, is that it still only picks up one item at a time, even though it needs like 10 floors. it will only pick up one at a time. I do get why, because it's much easier to deal with code-wise, but that is something I'd like to see eventually, personally. But also no pressure about it. I know it can be very frustrating to get that kind of stuff working sometimes. So let's hope that that was enough more floor to finish getting our placeholders here. Looks like it was. Great. There we go. Oh, that's so exciting. My friend just found out her puppy was born. That's amazing. I have a really close friend who has a service dog, just like I have a service dog. And their new service dog was born today. So that's exciting. There we go. So we're gonna start with the batteries, I think. Yeah, we'll start with the batteries. Whoops. Pick up that battery. And for anyone newer to the stream, I use a variety of just my mouse and hotkeys. Usually hotkeys come in when I'm doing more building. Oh, do we want to do one more line? I feel like the answer to that is yes. Yes, we do want to do one more line. Unless we can install it, yeah. Okay. We're just gonna put it down here for now. You are gonna get installed though. Pick up. And install. Fantastic. Yay, electrical engineering over 5%. Forget how long it takes to level up at first. And I think we're gonna go ahead and not repair this yet because it's not damaged yet. And when you repair batteries, it loses charge, which kind of like, you know, does actually make sense in a way. So, because you're like increasing the capacity, so like you lose what was there kind of thing almost. I like it. So we're gonna grab this D20 tank, which is uninstalled. Fantastic. And then we'll grab the battery. And the only other thing we'll need to grab is the bunk. And I don't think we quite have enough room, but we'll see. Yeah, not quite. Yeah, we're gonna have to grab a little bit more space for the bunk. Or I guess we could take this battery and put it right. I guess we could put it there for now. Yeah, you can go there for now, but I feel like that's still not quite enough space. We'll have to put this battery on the other side. Like over here, which works fine. Great. Let's go grab that bunk. And we're gonna need more thrusters soon. We're still just working off 2. Oh yes, and the pellet feeders. Almost forgot about the pellet feeders. Oh, we don't have enough room for the bunk there still. Shoot. 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 Okay, it can go there. It looks a little funky, but that's okay for the time being. Now we'll go grab those pellet feeders and we'll go from there. Where'd they go? There they are. Just lower down than I thought they were. And we should see if the outside racks on this Lunamax are there. Whoops. One pellet feeder, 2 pellet feeder. Oh, shoot. Other thing we're gonna do soon is think about where exactly we're gonna put our underfloor storage is really important to think about. Because they are so helpful in so many different ways. We have so many EVA batteries, my goodness. No, don't repair random things. No, don't repair that. There we go. Great. Oh. Definitely gonna have to do some cleaning up of the inventory at some point soon. All right, great. So the ship's done. Not a bad haul. Not a bad haul at all. And then we'll just skip, hop, and jump over to this one. Request clearance, undock. Here we go. Okay, only thing we really need to worry about too much is our sleep, but we're well rested still, so we're good. We are coming up on untime soon, and if anyone doesn't know what that is, I'll do a really cool explanation when we get to it at the end of this shift. Okay, so let's go enough sideways here. Don't want to crash into this Lunamax. Crashing is bad, as we have witnessed today. Let's get farther away than we think we need to, and then we'll reset our map. Nah, we'll be fine without resetting the map. Great. And yeah, see, we're pretty close to it right now, so like we're not even gonna probably bother going like out of the nav console because we're so close this time. There we go. 3 minutes away, going 178 meters a second, relative to our target. Great. Slow down a bit. Great. Coming in at 90 meters a second, much nicer. Hail the ship, and we will dock. Initiate. Perfect. There. Ah, lovely docking procedure that time. See, I can dock when I take a breath and like, you know, slow down and I'm not like, ah! So, here we go. Much better docking this time. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Lovely. I'm not sure you could get more picture perfect than that. Another Lunamax. Fantastic. Love it. Love it. Okay. See if there is anything on board worth taking. Oh, look at that. A salvage permit. 08-2079. Nice. So we will take that permit. I think ours, the one that we have currently, is the same. So we're not going to bother renaming them. But it is good to sell later. There we go. There's some food. Oh, that's not our food one. Which one's our food one? Is it that one? I don't know which one our food one is now. Huh, that's okay. Ooh, look at all the passenger seats. Lovely. Motherboard. Ah, bin. Perfect. Holding Alt, by the way, does highlight things. It makes life really nice when you're like me and can't quite see properly. It's absolutely a lovely feature that they have in the game. Makes my life a lot easier. Oh, is that a Hydra? It is a little Hydra over there hiding. Look at that. Oh yeah. I love these things, either for myself or to sell. Oh, such a nice find. There we go. This one will probably keep this one because we're in the middle of expanding anyway. So it's a nice little find for us for sure. What's in this inventory? Oh, we do not have any wipes yet, so that's nice. Look at that, another backpack. Another empty backpack. Okay, so those can go in there, which is good to know. You can go in the parts one. You're empty. Let's see what else is around. There we go. More food. I think we will put food into this one, this brand new one, and we're gonna name it. There it is. Food. Great. Inventory. Inventory. Okay, nothing in that one. Oh, look at that. There is a core pump here and a laser array. And another D20 tank at $70,000 value. That is great. Nice to see. And an H tank at what value? 25,000. Wicked. Wicked goodness. So first thing we'll do is we will repair this laser array. Scrap and steel. I guess there's not enough on board for us to repair everything on there. That's fine. What about the core pump? Also needs some scrap steel. So that's fine. This is in good shape. We'll uninstall it. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some more flooring, I think, as well. But that is, of course, expected and part of the best part of this game, in my opinion. There we go. Hey, bunch of stuff at over 5% now. There we go. So let's just make sure we didn't miss anything. That those two tanks are the main thing. I do see some ablative stuff for the core. Core liner. There we go. How much are these worth? Oh, it's a bin. Let's check that bin. Ooh. Some parts, which never hurt. And how much are the cores worth? Only 3,600, so we'll leave those, I think, for now. And definitely, first thing we want to think about is where those tanks are going to go. And we definitely need to expand a bit again. Let's see. Yes, even the Hydra, we don't really have space for it yet. But that is totally fine. We will make space because we can. There we go. Uninstall. And we'll just do a nice big slash of it there. And auto task, have some water, fantastic. Love it when our characters take care of themselves like that. Just makes those little needs a little bit easier to deal with. Great. So we'll have some more conduit, we'll have some flooring. If we want it, walls. Not that we're using the walls right now, but I do find it's just good at first to uninstall everything. Makes it easier to move around and whatnot. And with that, I'm gonna pour myself some more tea. Do hope everybody's staying hydrated today. Yum. Do love my tea. If you're just joining us, we're doing Ostranauts, the Fire in the Hold playthrough. And this character, we're just kind of leveling them up, getting ready to build our reactor at the moment. And I'm hoping we'll have our reactor at some point here. Oh, you're most welcome for the hydration reminder there, Joshua. Oh, cream soda, so yummy. I haven't had cream soda in a hot minute. Oh, I can like almost taste it. My goodness. I was so happy the other day. My grocery store was selling cherry Coke. Oh, love it. Love yummy pop. I try not to buy it too often though, because I definitely have an issue of I'll drink the entire case in a couple of days. Just love it too much. There we go. Oh, I have a crack. Oh, do you? I'd love to hear it. Like, genuinely, I would love to hear your theory about it. Also, we found an IR sensor. They never make it deliberately. You think it's an accident, eh? Could be. Could be. Let's try and repair this sensor. Now we're still missing stuff. Can we... Let's try dismantling a wall. See if that'll give us scrap iron. Oh, it did. But... Oh yeah, okay, we're giving it parts. But sometimes they either double dose or miss out one ingredient. Fair. And where did this theory come from? I'm curious. Like, what's the history behind it here? Whoops. There we go. Restore our IR sensor there. And so they just go, what does this taste like? Lime? Sure. Oh, I love it, Joshua. They just decide to change it and name it whatever when they make a screw up. Could be. I would buy that. I would buy that theory. You know, knowing what I know about massive businesses. Why not? Okay, let's come down here. Yeah, that's true. It really does change every time. I didn't think about that. How like the packaging changes constantly. That is very true. Okay, so we can't install our IR sensor right now, which is fine. We're just gonna drop it over here. The only place I've ever been able to like reliably get it is the movie theater. One of those massive, like, you know, choose one of these 10 types of Coke machines. Those are the only ones where I've ever been able to find it like consistently. You might be right. And then like whatever the leftovers are what they make the cherry pop at the movie theater out of. Ugh. Could be. It would be really interesting if that is what they do too. There we go. I'm gonna end up buying pop now this week again. I just had that Coke and now I'm like, I miss you. I miss you, Coke. No, I can't. I have to like give it some time. Too much sugar. All right, so we had a hydration reminder. Oh no, Joshua, do not worry about it. Talking about pop is fun, like, I will attempt the self-control. We're finding pieces of floor all over the place. So we had a reminder for hydration, reminder for a stretch, especially for anyone who works at a desk all day. Oh, there we go. It is good to change positions. Okay, there we go. A little more comfy. Oh, I'm gonna change my desk height. One sec. Whoop. Okay, we're good. I do love the fact that my desk is like sit stand desk. Makes my life so much better. Can just like get real comfy. Spend way too many hours at this, either streaming or playing games or working on them. So I just like, yeah, need it to be comfy. There we go. Coming along quite well. This is going to be a really good payday when we get back to K-Leg this time. 2 D20 tanks, a helium tank. I'd much rather have Dr. Pepper. Better yet, Dr. Thunder, the Voldemort version. Stronger fruit flavor. Fair. I can't say I have ever tried the Dr. Thunder. Sounds... I don't know. I don't want to say intimidating, but like exciting maybe? Yeah, maybe exciting's the right word for that one. But yeah, I definitely, one of my best friends growing up, they were so obsessed with Dr. Pepper. It was like the only thing they drank. That's cool. Just stronger Dr. Pepper. Nice. Ooh, we should actually pick up some parts. Because we're starting to get to a point where like we don't necessarily have all the parts on hand for things on the ships. So just having a little bit of extra is never a bad thing. We are going to take this laser array, even though we need to still repair it. And we're going to take the core pump as well. And I'm sure we'll find what we need to fix things as we go. We're also going to maybe take the switch. Maybe. Yeah, we are. You can go in... Oh, I just put it in food. Oh well. Gets to live in the food section for a bit. So we'll take these over here. And then we will grab our new Mura. I imagine active chat makes Twitch happy. Doesn't matter what it's about. Yeah, I think you're right, Eric. I think the active chat just makes Twitch happier. But yes. Either way is fine. Like, I'm happy with lurkers. Like, if people just want to lurk, cool. If you just want to say a couple things, then lurk, cool. If y'all want to chat the entire time, also fun. I'm going to be here playing games either way. So why not? And if you are new to the stream, please never feel intimidated. If you feel like you just can't get something in a game that I'm playing, always feel free to ask. I'm happy to do what I can to walk you through how to do something new to you. And you never know who's in chat. Like today, we've got some people from Blue Bottle and, you know, some community managers from it and whatnot. And they are amazing people. And they are just so helpful. Like, if I don't know how to do something, whether it's a shortcut or like, hey, how do I even just approach this? They are so fantastic at helping. Such a great community. There we go, zoom out. So this was our third one we were looking at. Yeah, so we're gonna grab this ship over here. Let's go and grab that third ship. Fantastic. Run away, run away, run away. Okay. Set up our map control a little bit. And we will rotate for it. Great. And we'll stop our cross velocity going in the wrong direction after we clear where the Salted Jazz ship. Don't want to crash. I dislike crashing. Even though I do it way more often than I should. Where is my Excuse me as I fix my chair. There we go. Much better. Let's take a look-see. We're still doing fine on power, and we have a couple of extra batteries that are not even hooked up. There we go. And we'll take a look, see if there are any NAS patrols close by. Doesn't look like it. Always helpful to grab a NAS if you need like an injection of money or something. Lots of good stuff to steal on the cop ships. And it's easy. Super easy piracy right there. Okay, so we've got 8 minutes. We are going to do a couple of just small self needs here. And then we'll do some browsing. Great. You can see a bunch of things just went green again there. We'll browse one more time here. Family looks really good. So we'll just do one for family. Our very cute, terrible little ship. Hop into our nav station. Living up to its name of being a tug, though, that's for sure. Oh, our flask got destroyed in our inventory. Interesting. Yeah, so that's cool. It's actually really great. They oh, we ran out of power. That's fine. One of the things that I really noticed with this update is that things decay a lot quicker. So like you can't just find something that's on the edge of breaking and be fine forever. Things decay in a lot more realistic of a way now, and it's great. Like that flask, should have used it, should have checked on it, should have seen if I could have repaired it. Now I can't, but that's fine. We'll buy a new one. We found it fairly early on. There we go. Hail and dock. More water. And relative velocity is pretty good. Have another picture perfect docking incoming here. Or I just cursed us and we'll crash and die. One of the two. But that is why it's nice to have contingencies like extra suits around and whatnot. Tiny little movements. There we go. Great. How are we doing? We're doing good. All our needs are in pretty good shape. And 3, 2, 1, clamp. Great. Another Lunamax. Oh good, we are going to have some PDAs. Or at least one PDA anyway. I think Lunamaxes are probably one of my favorite to go through because they're pretty quick and easy to do. Layouts are pretty standardized, like there's always like 1 or 2 layouts that I seem to always get. And I always find something good, it seems, on them. Alright, looks like we're not going to find any reactor parts. Kind of looks like it went Nova almost. Just the entire reactor area of this particular ship is missing. Oh yeah. I don't know whether that's like the way it's programmed or not, but that's what this feels like, is that, you know, a reactor went Nova at some point. Okay. Keep taking a look around. Picking up batteries near the, not batteries, picking up tools at the beginning is never a bad choice because as you hire people, you need to give them tools. So, you know, buying stuff usually means you gotta end up buying stuff, but if you've been like looting well, you don't have to as much. There we go. Looting well is probably not the right word. Looting smart is probably the right one. Did we check these? I feel like we did. Oh, we're decorating it. Fine, we'll let you decorate something. There we go. I'm at, oh yeah, okay, same thing. Never mind. Check that one. We're good. All right. Let's see. There's a bin. Food. Great. Definitely gonna have to do a big cleanup of the inventory at some point. We've just been using the shift button. And I have a feeling we're gonna run out of space at some point. Ooh, pretty. Absolutely no game value beyond being pretty. No mechanical value. But, ooh, pretty. Ooh, Barracuda. Very nice. 9mm. Yeah, it's a 1911, essentially. Yeah, it's basically a 9mm 1911 handgun, which is great. Very lovely pistol. Whew, so much stuff in here. Went boom. That's an optical. Great. Lots of parts. Strip you. Helmet. Another backpack. Oh, these are our backup tools. That should have been left on board. But that's okay. Check this one. And we'll check this last one. Okay, you are gonna go inside the backpack. Oh, you can't go into the toolbox. Okay, that's fine. So we're gonna get rid of this toolbox. Bye-bye, toolbox. Walk over here. PDA. Which backpacks are PDA one? Center one. Great. And another suit. Inventory. Okay. So these should not be in there. You're a tool, you can stay. Extra helmet can't go in there. That can, and that can't. Okay. That can. Parts should go over there, or there. There we go. Parts should not be there. Move our suit around. And now we have another backup suit. Great. Backup suits are good. Less chance of death when you have backups. Contingencies are important. And this one had almost nothing, so I think we'll move on. We didn't check up here. Yeah, nothing good. That's okay. The extra suit's not a bad thing to pick up, honestly. It's pretty fantastic. And I think we still have 2 batteries that are... Oh, we lost a battery. We definitely had a battery over here. Interesting. That's new. Not bad new, just new. And we're gonna... Yeah, okay, come on. So we are going to actually install this other battery. Okay, it's mostly charged. That's good. Maybe we'll go back. Yeah, I feel like going back to K-Leg right now is probably the smart choice. That way we can kind of like set this up a little bit better and then start thinking about enclosing it. Yeah, I feel like that's the right choice. We'll go back to K-Leg. Fix these batteries up. And then come back out. And it's almost untimed too. There we go. And so we will go ahead and attempt to use this. Great. Close, auto task. You can do it. I have faith. Oh yeah, it worked. Fantastic. Auto task worked this time perfectly. Was there any empty space below the battery? Yeah, those can fall off in transit now. There was 2 spaces to the side that were not where it wasn't definitely on board fully. So that is cool. I do like that. Also, where'd the IR sensor go? There it is. We were talking about that the other day where like it's kind of too easy just to leave stuff around the ship, so that's nice. It's actually really nice. Makes me happy. Makes me very happy. That's why I'm not upset about losing the battery. Exploits disappearing is a good thing. Let's take a look at these 2 ships over here before we go back. That first one's definitely not worth it. The second one may not be worth it. And what about this third one over here? You know what? I don't think I've ever gone to a fully round ship, so we're gonna check it out. Or like if I have, it was a long time ago. To be fair, the lore has always suggested that that's why you need cargo nets. It just wasn't always implemented. Yes, which is again why I'm not upset about it, because like it makes sense. Like it really does make sense. All right, let's fix this map. And we're going for this one over here. We'll check out the others on the way there. There we go. But like that's what I mean, right? Like you've got all this really cool stuff in this simulation that they've got going on, right? And I love it. Like, you know, it's good. It's a good balance. Love it. Gamified, but realistic, but still fair. What is going on? Are we? Oh, we're crashed. Shoot. This is why you should don't do as I do. Do as I say, not as I do. That's the word that I'm looking for. Note that items will only be safe if there's no empty space below them. 2 tiles of floor and 2 tiles in space equals potential loss. Oh, you lost a secondary airlock that way. Oh, yeah, I just lost a battery. But I could have lost that D20 tank, the second one that we found there. That would have sucked a little bit more. But still, I wouldn't have been annoyed about it. Like I said, it's just stuff that makes sense. Oh, we gotta be a little bit careful going around these other ones here as we come closer. Let's see. No, go back on. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna skip that one. Oh. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna skip that one. And we'll hit this one because I'm curious about it. And it also puts us in a better spot for K-Leg. Let's see what's around. Not too much. Cool, cool. Okay, let's speed up time a little bit. We're still 10 minutes out, but we really should do a better burn here. Set ourselves up a little bit better. I keep saying burn, but it's not. We're using maneuvering thrusters. But yes. There we go. Great. And as we drift towards this, I'm just going to do a 1-minute ad so that we don't get interrupted because we've only got a half hour left. So please enjoy that ad. And I'm so sorry. Okay. Let's go like that. And we'll just drift while we wait for that ad to, you know, go away. Okay, there we go. Whoop, that was the wrong button. Moving things around and I opened the wrong thing. There we go. Still drifting nice and comfortably. There we go, fix that. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for sticking through that nice short little ad break there. We've just got a short time left for this first stream today, but I will be doing a second stream at 5 o'clock Eastern. So that's in 2 hours, 2.5 hours. But we do still have another 25, 30 odd minutes left for this stream. So please do feel free to stick around and we will go and check out this ship that we're coming up to in a moment. See if we can't salvage some more fun stuff. Take a look. There we go. I think this is like the second totally round ship I've ever docked with. So that'll be interesting to see. I have no idea what the layout of this thing is. Come on, duck. Little bit, little bit, little bit. A little bit more. And should be nice. Wonderful, another docking procedure here. Fantastic. Nice and calm docking. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. And it's a Series Max, so that's not too bad. Great. Whoop. There we go. Anything over there? Nope. Interesting. I have... Oh, okay, okay. Oh, it's the untime. Yes! So, fourth shift ends, and the change in the atmosphere is unmistakable. Shipbreakers stop sparking their hand torches, long-arm construction wallows drop their grip and drift away from the wrecked hulls. 2 clicks out, cargo haulers cuts its reactor, and the entire rig burns down like a cold ember in the dark. Untime, the closest anyone out here will ever get to a Sabbath. 20 minutes and 58 glorious seconds, welded to the end of shift 4. A seemingly insignificant stretch of time, remaining like loose change after the rest of the hours are divided, counted, and spent. In the beginning, untime was merely a quirk of the new celestial calendar, a more even way to divide the year. Now that humanity had uncoupled itself from Earth and its overwrought lunar calendar, but that was decades ago. These days, untime is for rest, for conversation, for anything at all that won't turn a buck for the bosses. As for the managers who choose not to observe this fine tradition, 2 weeks ago, one of them fell from a labor barge and hit every ship on the way down. So I do love reading it the first time through every playthrough because I just think it's such a cool idea. I love it. Love it. So it's there's a little bit of extra time at the end of the shift where you can't get like your NPC crew to do anything, but you can totally get your character to do stuff. So we'll go ahead and, you know, we're just going to keep going on untime. Also, I think we forgot to pay our bill. We did. Wrong button. Pay selected. There we go. Fantastic. Let's see what's on this ship. See if there's anything of value around. Not looking like it so far, but that's okay. See if we can't find something. We may snag this rack actually, just for some storage space for us. Another bin. Another bin. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is the reactor in... No, it's not. But all of the little parts for the reactor are here. And the capacitor is in good shape, so let's restore it a little bit. Fantastic. Very happy about this. So it looks like all we need are field coils now and our reactor core. Fantastic. That's just so lovely. For those who are not super familiar with the reactors in game, we now have all of the different parts we actually need, other than a few small things. I say small, but you know, it feels small at this point. There we go. Get our cryo pump. And we'll have to expand our ship again a little bit. Not that that's a problem. It's just a thing we gotta do. Also, it looks like there's more battery power somewhere on board that's still functional. So that's nice. Pry open that door. Check down here first. I do try to do this in like some kind of methodical way, but it doesn't always work out, especially when I get like overexcited about seeing something. This door needs uninstalling. There we go. Oh good, some more floor and stuff that's already uninstalled, or ready to be installed, is probably more the correct thing to say. Ooh. Another... Fantastic, there's just lots of good stuff on this ship. Should probably grab some more cloths. I feel like that's not a bad choice. Did we name one of these med? I thought we had. I guess not. That's fine. Inventory. You go on the food one, not the PDA one. Inventory. There we go. Great. And we've got some food there. There we go. 3,500. Probably not going to bother with this nav station. Navigation control toggle, controls, transponder warning, engine mode. Engine mode. No, that's not what we're looking for. No, no, no. Course plot, yes. Yes, we want that. And navigation torch, yes. Reserves doesn't hurt. We are gonna grab this engine mode just in case, because I'm not confident. I'm gonna grab that one. Definitely don't need that one or that one or that one. And by don't mean need, I mean we have it. We're good. Cool. So we also got the new modules that we needed for our navigation console. This was a great trip out this time. My goodness. There's a battery. We may snag it. Depends how we do in the next little while. On power. Quick seal kit, conduit. That's another optical. No. Bin inventory. No, nothing there. Nope. Intakes that we don't care about. CO2. Okay, that's fine. So let's... I feel like we don't have the MHD generator, actually. We don't have an MHD generator. For those who don't know, MHD generator is what you use to generate battery power off your generator. Not off your generator, off your fusion core or reactor core. I'm not 100% sure. But everybody knows what I'm talking about, which is the important part. Okay, there we go. Fusion, it is a fusion. That's what all the manuals are for, is a fusion core. Great, so drop that there. Okay, come on. There we go. That can go there. And now we'll go to the other side of the ship. See if we can't find anything fun. I do love that it's a disc. Makes me happy. You know, is it an alien thing? No, it's not. It's just humans being funny. Makes me happy. Alrighty, let's see. Cloth, another bin, another bin, regular bed. Nope. Nope, nothing really of value there. Okay, so check these racks. Oh, food. Food is always good. I try very hard never to buy food anymore. The only food I really find I buy anymore is if I want them to eat a little bit better than the prepackaged stuff. Otherwise, it is always, what can I find on board the ships for salvaging? There we go. Last one on that line. Oops, there we go. Nope, nothing we really, want. Why not? Let's grab a third one. I feel like we probably only need the one, but you know. Ooh, when are you good till? The 29th. That's our newest one. So we will definitely be taking that one. Where'd it go? It's in this bin. Was it in the pants? No. How did I lose it? There it is. Go there, and we will rename you to 08/29. Great. Another salvage permit we're not going to have to buy. And a bin. Another bin. Another bin. Oh my god. There we go. Another bin. Should really do like an inventory sort at some point here. We have stuff everywhere just because we ran out of space. And we were doing the shift click to pick stuff up at one point. There we go. So yeah, there's a decent amount of power left on board. So what we'll do is they want me to do another ad break. Okay, what we're gonna do is save. Save first is the most important thing here. I don't want to force everybody through another ad break. So we'll quickly end up here and do a raid. So I hope everybody enjoyed today's stream. I'll be back in about 2 hours to continue. I may do a little bit of like housekeeping stuff in advance so that it doesn't have to take up a bunch of time. Let's see, who should we raid today? If you haven't followed yet, I do always appreciate it, especially as a newer streamer. We're about 2 months in now, I suppose. So let's see, who should we raid? Nobody is playing Ostranauts at the moment. Could do Das. Das is pretty fun. Similar, smaller size. Let's see. Let's see if anyone's doing stationaries. I do a lot of stationaries, really enjoy it. Come on. There we go. Station. Okay, let's see. Dutch. Nope. Okay, we're gonna do... We'll go say hi to Das. It's been a hot minute since we said hi to Das. He's playing a pretty fun game, or it looks fun anyway, Shadow Empire. So let's go raid him. Thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. 3, 2, 1, raid now. Stop streaming.